Hi guys, welcome back to Fragments of a Simple Life, where every video I make is super simple. Today I'm going to be going through the Amazing Mandalas picture etch book again. We've already done 2 videos with this book, and this video is number 3. I'm going to show you where I left off with the first and second one, and then I'm going to take my little stylist here and start on the third one with you guys. Of course, it would take probably a couple hours for me to complete a picture with you guys, but we'll at least start it. So for those of you who didn't watch my first picture, let me get my stylist out. My first picture coloring video, this is the first one completed. It's really cool because you can kind of turn it and look at it from like any angle. There's really no right or wrong way with this particular photo, which is something that I really love about it. So that's the first one. For those of you who don't know, basically what picture etch is the black gets scratched away with this little wooden stylus tool. It has a pointy side here and then like a dull edge right here, and you use that to scratch away at the black and reveal color underneath, and you can do as much or as little as you want to make the picture look however you want. So that's picture 1, and this is where my plastic protective sleeve is. This is picture 2. This is like a really beautiful picture. In my previous video I said I was kind of disappointed that this was not as much color as the first one. I didn't color all of it. You can see relatively easily that I did leave a lot of it black. I left the background black, but I did color a lot more of it in since the last time you guys saw me coloring it. I did the outside edge of like this shape here, but only on the ones that were black in the middle. And I really went through and colored this centerpiece all the way out. It did used to have some black to it. So yes, some areas I left black, but I made like a pattern out of it, obviously. So like black colored in, black colored in, like that. I made sure to color in all of these pieces here. And I really just liked the way that it turned out without, doing the whole thing. So that's this one. And now for number 3 for this video, I haven't done this one at all yet. Make sure this is number 3 because the pages are very thick. But this is number 3. This is our hummingbirds. I think that's what they're supposed to be. That's what they look like to me. But this one is colored in as an example. You can see that there's like 3 more here that haven't been colored in at all. We also have flowers on the outside edges. This one's completely uncolored. This one's a little bit here, a little bit here. I didn't do any of that. It just does a little bit for you to show you what's underneath. And then of course the whole entire background is also a color. I haven't been brave enough, I guess you can say, to do that, to color all of this background part, because that's a lot. And I'm like, and once you start, what if it's like an ugly color or something you didn't want your picture to be, right? That would suck. But I think I'm gonna start maybe with just this flower in the bottom right hand corner. It almost looks like corn to me, but I'm gonna color the whole thing through so we can see what these flowers look like in their entirety. And this time, you guys, I remembered my glasses. Can you imagine? I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you guys can see too. Okay, and we're gonna work on this flower together right here. You can already kind of see that it definitely has a red background with some kind of yellow design, which is nice. and it does make quite a bit of like shavings, as you can see. Sorry, I'm just reaching over for a tissue. That's what I use to wipe it off. It gets a buildup of the black stuff, and then what ends up happening is it won't scrape anymore, which is annoying but true. I want to be very careful as I go around this edge because I don't want to scrape away the black background, like I said before. I'm going to wipe. I'm also going to grab my tissue here, and I'm going to wipe away just a little bit of the black stuff. It's going to get everywhere, but that's all right. It still looks like corn to me, but we're going to keep going. It just really looks like corn to me, I don't know why. I like the yellow tip. I like that juxtaposition of color is really nice. So you can see it's looking like the one that was up here in that corner. And it was kind of already a giveaway of what it's going to look like, which is good. So then you can decide how much or how little you want to show, which is nice. Just trying to get these last little bits of black. When you wipe away the black, then you can really see what you've scratched off and what you haven't scratched off. So that's nice. Pretty. I don't know what kind of flower this is supposed to be. Please let me know in the comments if you know. I'm not very good with flowers, so I don't actually know. I took my daughter to and my son to a school dance. They're in kindergarten and third grade, but they had a Valentine's Day school dance, and my husband and I took them yesterday. So I'm tired, but it was fun. Fun to watch my kids dance. My husband was like, I'm so old. I don't know any of these songs except the Disney ones from like Disney movies, like Encanto, of course. Let's move on to the leaves now. It looks like these are going to be a combination of green and also maybe some blue over here. I'm just going to go ahead and color the whole thing, and then we will see how it looks. Yes, it definitely has a blue. Oops, sorry, I bumped my tripod. It has a blue edge to it, I guess you could say. It's pretty though. I like it. It's almost like a highlight color, which is really nice. Pretty. That's nice. Yeah, that's really pretty, huh? Okay, I like that. Very nice. I'm gonna, I guess, do this one, and then we'll move on to something in the middle so we can see what that looks like. I really try to just show you guys examples, at least, while I make these videos of like each thing and what lies beneath. So let's go ahead and do this whole flower and get this over with. I just have to acknowledge that the world is crazy right now. The news is crazy. What's going on in the world is crazy. I'm sure we all know what I'm talking about. I don't have to go into the details of it, but if you want to turn off the news and just watch a middle-aged woman color a picture, not even coloring a picture, I didn't even draw. just something else. Turn off the news. Take a 10-minute break. You don't have to pretend like it's not happening, but just when it seems like the world is crumbling or everything is really dark, just practice self-care too. Don't forget to practice self-care, take care of your mental health, do what you can to help if you want, but don't forget about yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then everything gets too dark. Okay, that's my 2 cents. That's your therapy for the day. Pretty, isn't that pretty? Okay, I like it. Ooh, what should we do next? Let's see. Trying to decide what part. We already know what the hummingbird looks like because we can see it. Maybe we should finish that hummingbird by doing its tail feathers because there's no tail feathers colored anywhere in the picture. So I always like to see, sorry guys, a car just drove by. I always like to see what something is for the first time. Like all of them. Oh wait, there's tail feathers here. Okay, so we know what it looks like. Never mind, scratch that. Okay, that's disappointing. Let's see here. Let's just do the tail feathers anyways. Maybe we can finish this hummingbird. Let's do that. Let's finish this this hummingbird that's already been started. So we can see one completed hummingbird just like we saw one completed flower. It's probably a good idea. My family today is going to watch a musical of The Wizard of Oz that's being put on by a production company that is like a city production of The Wizard of Oz. I think it's cool to, like to support the arts basically. I think that's really important, especially local. Like these people are doing what they love. It's not about like fame and fortune. I mean, it might be for some of them, but I think it's important. And also it gives a little bit of culture to your kids for an inexpensive price. I don't think I'm ever gonna, I won't say never, but I don't see myself getting to New York anytime soon for, a Broadway production of something. So to be able to, give my kids that sort of experience here in my local town is pretty cool. And I'm excited about that for them. And they like wearing their dress up clothes because we dress up even though it's like a afternoon show. And we saw Matilda by the same theater company that's doing this Wizard of Oz. And they did a fantastic job doing Matilda. So, like, they had the fake British. Oops, sorry, I touched my tripod again. They had the fake British accents going and everything. It was so good. It was so well done. I thought that little black dot was something stuck, but it's not. It's supposed to be there. I'm just trying to get these last little pieces. There's like little tiny pieces of black. There's one right there, one right there. Okay. The hummingbird has its tail feathers. It does not, however, have wings. So I'm going to start with this wing over here. If I don't stop touching my tripod, I don't know what's wrong with me today. This is pretty. I like the red. It's really pretty. I know we can see it like over here. That's the part that I'm scratching right now. It's really pretty. It's making a bizarre sound. Sorry if it sounds really loud, you guys. For some reason, I don't know if there's like texture underneath it. There might be. It's really loud. Oh my gosh. Now I hit my tripod with my stylist. I'm not remaking this video. I can't go backwards. That's the problem with doing these kind of videos, is I can't rewind time and do this all over again. Like once I color it, and it's very difficult. It's a very difficult video to edit, you know what I mean? Like whatever I do or don't do, I'm stuck with it. So when I bump my tripod, I can't rewind and redo this picture. So it gets frustrating. And then my neighbors outside, they're just driving their cars all willy-nilly. They don't care that I'm making a video. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try the big scraping part, because I'm gonna do this whole wing, and I know I am. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Ooh. Oh no. It squeaked. I'm gonna clean it. There we go. Let's try that again. There it goes. That is really helpful to get like the big pieces. Like when it's a big area and you know you're gonna scrape off the whole thing, you already know what your plan is. And this is really helpful. But now see, as I get close to the edge, I'm gonna have to stop and switch back to the pointy side, because I'm really gonna like need it so I don't mess up and go outside the, you know, pre-made lines or whatever. Okay, see, now you can see all the places, like all across here where I haven't done it yet. I definitely need to like go through it and scrape it all out like this. Yeah, I find it very difficult with the state of the world to make videos, to like concentrate. I can only speak for myself when I say I want to be informed, but then take a breath and like breathe for a second, so that all the negativity that is everywhere, all over social media, all over the news, so much anger and destruction and violence, like it's hard for me. I don't know if it's because I have anxiety or just because I'm a human being. You know what I mean? But it's hard sometimes. Okay, the wing looks beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Should we do the other side? I'm sure it's gonna look the same. Okay, let's see. Is this, I think this here is part of the bird's wing or something. Yes, it is. I can tell by the pattern. So that's like the part of the wing that's like behind its body. And then this is the flower. So you have to make sure you're coloring the right thing. I'm probably going to end up coloring the flower anyways. But for the point and purpose of getting the wings and just the wings, I'm trying to be careful. Okay, I'm going to wipe away because I don't know what I'm coloring. Okay, I think that looks good. And then it looks like right here, there's a tiny, tiny part that is a wing. Okay, that's the wing right there. This is like more delicate over here on this wing. And then the wing goes up here. I can color this red part because I already know that that's the wing. Okay, and then it goes in here like that and up Okay, pretty, pretty. And then it goes in here. I gotta wipe. We're starting to get close up to the edge. Okay, that was the flower, I think. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah, I colored some of the flower right there. You can see the yellow right there. I colored some of the flower instead of the wing. But I think I wasn't decided on what I'm gonna do, but now I'll probably color in all the black for sure. This is different than the second page because it's like an actual object, not just like a circle. I feel like the whole thing needs to be colored to like truly respect the image. I feel like it does. I wonder if I should color the black out of the background on this because I'm so curious. I know on the back of the book it shows you what all of them look like if all the black is gone on all of them, but I feel like that's kind of like cheating. Looking pretty good. I can see like a couple little spots that I didn't get yet, but we're almost to the tip of the wing over here. We're getting into the flower again, but that's okay. Pretty. I like this one. It has more colors and more like texture. Like there's actual texture in the image when you scratch away the black part, which I love. Try not to, even with my glasses on, it's hard to see, but I'm trying not to get outside of the lines because then I'll really have to color the background. There's another car driving by. Sorry, guys. Okay. Look, you guys, look at the beautiful hummingbird. We did it. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. It's so beautiful. Imagine what it's gonna look like when all four are done. It's gonna be the coolest picture, the coolest image. I think that I might stop there because now we know what a whole hummingbird looks like. Dude, this flower is probably gonna look like this one, I'm guessing. They're all gonna look like that. That's what I can kind of tell. It looks like, yeah, there's not gonna be, I was just kind of coloring it in to see, but it's just gonna be green here, like a typical stem. A little bit of like a highlight to it. But yeah, the underside of this flower that they're perched on, it's gonna look, it looks like it's probably gonna look just like this. All the flowers look like they're gonna be the same. Look, that's my prediction. Yeah, you can see it with the yellow tip and then the red towards the stem. I do wish there was a little bit of a variation on the flowers, like maybe a red and pink, so you don't know what you're gonna get, but it's still really pretty. But yeah, see these flowers, they're the same. That's what they're gonna look like on the whole picture. So it looks like our flowers are gonna look like these. And then the hummingbird, when it's all said and done, looks like that. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, you guys, I think I'm going to replace the plastic. This is just the protective thing that I use. Please let me know in the comments below if you want me to scrape the whole entire black background so that you can see what it looks like. If you don't want me to, I'm gonna leave it black probably because I'm scared. But yeah, that is it for me, you guys. My camera's still zoomed in close, but if you want to see more from me and all my dirt over here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tolerating my bumping of my tripod multiple times. Like I said, doing a video with this book, it's almost like doing a video live because I can't stop and I can't like fix it. I can't go backwards in time with this book. It's kind of how it goes when you're making a video that is art that cannot be replicated or duplicated. I'm stuck with it. But anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.